Ey, no sé si cachaste lo que te quise decir. Es que tú eres masoquista, te lo vuelvo a repetir. Ey, aunque me llame tu mai, aunque aparezca tu pai, aunque baje Jesucristo y nos vuelva a bendecir, lo nuestro no lo vuelvo.
Welcome everyone to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA this Saturday afternoon. And on tap tonight, it's the Detroit Pistons going up against the Chicago Bulls. Hi folks, this is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And now a glimpse of who's out ahead in the All-Star voting.
I'm sure the fans and the players are eager for an update.
With how things stand now, it'd take a big change in the voting to get him into the top 10 in the East.
Yeah, much less the starting five, but he shouldn't let that distract him from the honor of making it onto this list at all.
So with the starting lineups locked in and All-Star Weekend right around the corner, we hope you'll join us for all the action right here on 2K Sports. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. And for Detroit, well, Grant, for them, this is game 2 of a back-to-back. Does that schedule wear you out as a player?
You know, at times the schedule can be tough, but sometimes it also works in your favor because you can maintain a good rhythm game to game.
So Detroit will get the first possession. Here's Cummings. There's a screen. Misses the three. Pass to Nixon.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
And that one misses.
At the line for one, Holloway.
And here's Detroit. On the take. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Stolen by Ross. And now the Pistons in transition. Shoots from the block. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Shoots. Gets a very good look and converts. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Cummings. To the paint. Here's Monroe. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And that one's good. Coulibaly.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Releases. Misses the jumper.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And Chicago has possession after the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. Puts it up, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Offense clicking early here, 3 for 4 to start this one.
Releases from 15. That shot is off. Chicago trailing here. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Pistons have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Cummings. He picked up 10 in his last game. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Fires the three. On target from range. 7 points in the game.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
From the arc. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5. The Pistons leading. From the high post. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Out left to the wing. Oh, it's stolen away. Four on the clock. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Pass to Nixon. Out to the right wing. Another shot. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Over to the left wing. Another three for Detroit.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Pass to Elliott. They set the pick. There's the drive from outside the arc. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Oh, he's on the attack, hitting 6 of his last 7.
The Pistons have got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Outside Ross. Over to the wing. Uncovered. Doesn't go for him.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Here's Ryder. Pulls it from the top of the key, and Chicago again with a bucket.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Detroit calls timeout. Richardson's checked in for Chicago. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for him.
And when you look at his rebounding numbers, I think the season is starting to wear him down a little bit. His numbers there have dipped over this month, but I'm sure he'll catch a much-needed second win soon.
The Pistons trailing. Pass to Monroe. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. Has to have a body on him every time he's down there.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Cummings. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. And there's a pick. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Pass to Monroe. Oh, swiped away. And he gets that one. And now it's a 6-point Bulls lead.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Knocks it down from distance. 6 points for him.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first quarter. That one's good for 2.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Tries a 10-footer. Deflected. And they recover it. Cummings passes to Hawkins. Here's Cummings. Shot clock at 6. The shot no good.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Pass to Ryder. And there's another one for the Bulls.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Detroit has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. 1:07 left in the first quarter of the game. Elliott clears away.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Now here's Augustine. He had 9 points in his last time out.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Here's Ryder. He's covered by Augustine. For 3. And the three-pointer goes. Give him 30.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Guarded by Richardson. Outside Augustine. He takes it in. Got a piece of it. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Bulls up for 3. Richardson, no good. Outside Augustine. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And just nails the 3. Way to...
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. It's the Bulls, up 8. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And for Chicago, Ross. And he drops it in from the low post. Chicago's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Here's Nixon. No points yet from the wing. Here's Elliott. Off with the layup.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Elliott clears away.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Gets the three to fall. And the Bulls lead by 11.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Drives to the hoop.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Now here's Augustine. He's covered closely. To the right side. Jacks up a three. Chicago grabs the miss. Elliott's got 4 rebounds now. Richardson up top. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Outside Augustine. The three. The shot won't fall.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Pass to Rush from deep. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Elliott's gotten 4 this quarter.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Drills it from deep.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
Rebounded by the Pistons.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
Who wants a free t-shirt? 90 seconds. They're gonna come your way.
So both teams making some changes here. And a chance for us here to check out the top passing teams in the league this past month. The Pistons second.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, B.A., the pressure is real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
This one for 3. And the Pistons, another 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Chicago has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And they call an illegal screen here. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at Detroit, they are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in. And of course the Bulls, they're currently in second.
Checking out Chicago, I really think the high expectations put a certain amount of pressure on these guys. But to their credit, they have really stepped up to it.
I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Cummings. Still without a bucket. Here's the pick. Here's Elliott. He's covered by Augustine. And that one good.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Cummings. Driving to the basket. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And Grant, you grew up in the D.C. area. A lot of great basketball players coming out of the DMV in recent years.
Yeah, B.A., especially PG County with Kevin Durant, Jeremy Grant, and plenty of others. It was a great place to grow up in the DMV as a sports fan, and that legacy definitely continues. They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And he drives in. That one drops for him. And the Bulls lead by 12.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, debating the best players ever, there are different criteria. The Hall of Famer Dr. J said, quote, I think ultimately you have to have that crowning moment where you're a champion, and it's difficult. Sometimes it takes experiencing the loss and figuring it out before you can be successful. It's nothing you can assume or take for granted.
Well, he got his at 83. Thanks, Allie.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Pass to Cummings. And he converts the layup.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
To the inside. Ross can't get it to go. Chicago's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Lets the three fly. They get the rebound. Elliott. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Here's Cummings. He's got 6. Fires from the line. That's his 5th miss. Only made 2 shots in this one so far.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
They set a pick. It's stolen. On the break. Gets it to go from the corner. He's got 10. Now a timeout called by Chicago.
Who wants to keep up?
And the Pistons making a change here.
Give it up for your Pistons dance team.
Chicago's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here he goes. Yep, count it. And the Bulls lead by 15.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
The three. And it's Chicago with a board. Elliott's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Cummings. Here's Rush. 5 to shoot. They set the pick from downtown. Here's Coulibaly. That three's off the mark. Well, Detroit shooting the rock well at 46%.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. And the Bulls making a change here.
Substitution on the floor.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the first half. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And there's a minute 45 left in the second. Going inside, beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta. 33 points for him.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Looking to end this cold spell. Rebound by the Bulls.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
From deep three-point land. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
And it's the Bulls' ball. They're on a 20-7 run. There's 42 seconds left in the half. Pass to Elliott. 6 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. From outside, off the mark. The Pistons shooting just 38% in this quarter. The floater, Elliott clears away.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. The Bulls making a switch here.
Number 7.
Here's Cummings. Fires for 3. And that's not gonna go. And so it's the Chicago Bulls continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More 2K action in just a moment.
Happy to have you with us. Let's bring you up to speed on the winners of the Player of the Month awards. Here's a hypothetical. If you guys were in your prime today and could hop onto any team, who would you pick?
That's interesting, Ernie. Maybe I'd go back to Houston. I'd give them a boost. The boost, they need a jet.
You wouldn't give the Rockets a boost. You give them a malfunction. Houston, we have a problem. Kenny's back.
No, they already
back.
have a problem. I'd be the one to help solve that problem. Thank you.
I just enjoy sitting here listening. And pivoting back to our first half here, goes without saying, a lot to like for the Chicago Bulls.
Offensively, they're facing no resistance on the interior. So they just continue to grind away. You see the high-quality shots that they're getting? That's a very disciplined approach.
And the defensive response to that might be to collapse the lane, but then you could leave perimeter shooters open. So which would you prefer? Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, Chicago's shooting the ball 70% in this game. And there's the screen. Down low. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Nixon, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And here's what the Detroit Pistons schedule looks like. On Monday, they head out on the road to face the Mavericks in Dallas. And then on Wednesday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Memphis Grizzlies.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
And for Chicago, let's take a look. And now let's see the most efficient scoring teams around the league this season. Number 1, Chicago.
The smart offensive moves this team makes helps them open up the floor and find great looks. That's how they've secured such an impressive shooting percentage.
And the Pistons shooting around 41%. About a minute played here in the second half. Three-pointer, no good.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Out to the right wing. To the wing, right side. Right wing. From 18 feet away, the Pistons clear it. Pass to Cummings. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. The shot. And he's back in business as the jumper finally drops for him. He's got 6. Here are the Bulls with the ball. They're scoreless since the first half. Out to the wing. Lots of room. And he drops that one in.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Detroit calls timeout.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Fans, your Pistons dance team. Your Pistons ready. Show some love.
Softly drops in the floater. Cummings has got 8.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J.
Well, he's leading everyone in points right now. His teammates keep feeding him the ball, and he keeps delivering.
They set the screen. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Bulls have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. To the wing on the left. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Ross can't get it to go. For Chicago, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And he lays it up and in.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Cummings. Give him 8. 4 on the clock. Can they get it? The shot misses.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Monroe grabs the miss. Detroit has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. One goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Bulls.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out.
There are so many different ways to build a team, Brent. making trades, you can use the draft, there's free agency. What do you think is the best route?
Well, BA, the one critical thing that we need to talk about is what market are we in? And that will start to restrict the ways that, or enhance the ways that you can build your team. For those LA teams and the New York teams, it's probably free agency. Memphis, OKC, San Antonio, you absolutely have to hit home runs in the draft.
And for Chicago, takes the 3, fires in the triple.
Well, he should be playing this game with an apron on because he's cooking right now.
Detroit has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And for Detroit, pass to Augustine. Fades. That one is off. The Bulls have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. To the left side wing. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. The Pistons making a switch here. Monroe's checked in. Here's Augustine. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. There's a screen. Pass to Monroe. Just 5 to shoot. Another 3 for Detroit.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Out left to the wing. And in deciding against lowering the minimum age for the NBA draft, Grant, you think it's fair to 17 and 18-year-olds who want to go pro?
You know, BA, I do think it's fair. I mean, there are other avenues in today's basketball environment where compensation for these guys is possible. You have the overseas route. You have the G League Ignite. And, of course, now colleges have the NIL, so that's huge.
Cummings, shot is off. The Bulls have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Driving in. Oh, connects again.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now.
He's been an absolute marksman the entire second half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
Augustine passes to Monroe. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Second chance shot, and he takes it up and lays it in.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
The Pistons have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Outside Augustine. There's a screen. Throws it up high.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Pass to Payne, and here's Richardson to the middle. And that one is stuffed right through.
All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
The Pistons have gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Here's Cummings. Here's Augustine. Off target from outside. The Bulls have gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Yep, that one's good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Detroit has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Pass to Cummings. Now Augustine. And as general manager of the Austin Spurs, how important is the G League when it comes to player development, Brent?
Well, it's such a learning ground, BA, for everybody, not just the players, but the coaching staff, the training staff, even game ops people that want to put the proper show on for the fans that show up to see the game. But for the players specifically, it gives them great experience that they're not going to get while in the NBA sitting on a bench somewhere. They're on the floor, they're getting great coaching, and they're developing their skills every day. So That G for us stands for growth.
The shot that time not on target. A nice D from Ross. Driving inside. Good on the bucket. That gives him a double-double in this one. Chicago's gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Nixon. On the wing, Richardson. There's a screen. Inside. The rebound by Ross. Ross has got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Cummings. Three-pointer. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
And you look at how screens are set in today's game. Brett, the screeners get away with a lot.
Yeah, you could call an illegal screen on almost every pick and roll now. There's a lot of leaning, there's a lot of moving. Guys are extended outside of their body with their feet. But offenses, they greatly benefit from the way the game is called, and they'll continue to take advantage of it.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Launches it. The rebound by Ryder.
Well, that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Pass to Monroe. The rebound by Nixon. Nixon's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And you can see how
another bucket. Wow.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time. Over to the wing. Here's Cummings. He drops it from range.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Again! What an avalanche!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Ooh, drains the 19-footer.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Number 7.
First free throw is good. It's both from the stripe. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Offensive screen set out of bounds. Chicago ball.
And here are the Bulls now. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Ross. Here's Cummings. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And so he hits the technical free throw. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. Now our New Balance Player of the Game.
Porque otra vez pequé. Yo lo sé, vamos. Yo lo sé, Dios mío, perdóname. Ey, tal vez mi música no sea sana, pero yo no me inventé el que me critican. Estamos haciendo chavo y eso les pica. Ey, aquí está la mesera y el que predica. Mami, estás bien rica, envíame fotito que me tiene overthinking. La noche se puso moño violeta como Dinky Winky. Ey.
Dios te está mirando, Dios te está escuchando. Eso es lo que le estamos haciendo.
Ey, pa' creer en Dios no hay que ser ministro. Ningún hombre en la tierra tiene el derecho a juzgar en el nombre de Cristo. Yo sé que él le tiene como yo me he visto. Y si mañana baja, puede ser que me pille en la disco. Y si él lo ve todo, yo sé que me ha visto. VIP, se sabe de memoria las que... Si te dije te amo, mi amor, otra vez te mentí, otra vez te mentí, otra vez te mentí. ¿Dónde estamos? Yo no sé. ¿Quién tú eres? Yo no sé. Dios mío, perdóname, porque otra vez pequé. Yo lo sé, vamos. Yo lo sé. Dios mío, perdóname. Tal vez mi música no.
Cause you see me up. Hate when they see me smile, love to see me pout. Always putting out they hands, so I'm in and out. I kick this, I flip this, I turn up on the tryna diss this, I get them out my town and out my district, I always been the one feel like a misfit, I ain't doing no more favors, I ain't doing no more favors. Talk from the side and you in danger. Vapors, I kick this, I flip this, my good, my wrist lit. Every time I come around, you think it's Christmas. But if you ain't gon' be down, then get two sides to me. But I ain't no Gemini. It's two sides to it, baby. You gon' ride or die. Was a mother in my past, but see, this my other life. Better hurry with that yapping, money on the other line. I got too much sauce, it go drip, 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 Prince looking water, wanna sip, sip, I'm cutting out the favors, need the chip, chip, I ain't doing no more favors, I ain't doing no more favors. Talk from the side and you in danger. Vapors,
Everybody's on the move, so lovers call commotion. With a sudden whip crack on your neck, the heartbreak, the notion. But I'll find my way in the end, 'cause there'll be better times and better days ahead. And a love that's gonna find you, a love that's heaven sent, and it's coming round again.